Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to another quick review. It's another racing game, and it is Need for Speed Most Wanted on the PS3, which is what, Need for Speed 2012 I think? Yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. Not to be confused with the original Most Wanted. So there's that. There's the back. Some quite good screenshots of the back. Not gonna lie. So yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. It's a good enough game, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like it's not a game that really captures my interest for a long period of time. You know, I mean, thinking back to Most Wanted, I could play that for hours. This one I can only play for maybe, I don't know, 50 minutes maybe if you're lucky. 40 to 50 minutes and I get bored. You know, it's just, for me, it's not Need for Speed, you know. I know they've put Need for Speed on there, but it just doesn't feel like Need for Speed. It feels like Burnout. You know, I just missed the old like Need for Speed games where basically you crashed and you would just continue. I mean, I know it was unrealistic, but you know, it just feels like Burnout, how you crash and basically you're out of the race for like 5 seconds and then you get respawned in again. Yeah, for me that's Burnout. It's not Need for Speed, and I think the title's very misleading how to put Most Wanted. Because it's nothing like the original Most Wanted. You know, the original Most Wanted was absolutely fantastic. It's one of my favourite Need for Speed games. This one's definitely not Most Wanted. Should have called it, I don't know, Need for Speed the City, or I don't know, Need for Speed Burnout. Need for Speed Burnout, that would have made more sense. I don't know what they were thinking, guys. I don't know what they were thinking with this Need for Speed game, you know. Why didn't they make it a Burnout game? I don't know guys. I really don't know. First thing I'm going to say is the lack of customization. There's no customization. You know, you get a car, you drive through the paint spray place, and you get a new colour. Woohoo! You get a new colour. But that's it. You know, you can't add, you know, spoilers or fancy, you know, patterns and stuff. You can't do that. You know, you just drive through a bumming paint spray, and then the colour changes. You know, it's like magic. You know, you can't even choose what colour you want, it just automatically, it's really not the best. And the way you unlock cars as well it's quite weird, you know, I ain't gonna lie. It's quite weird. Again, feels like Burnout. Basically what you do to unlock some cars, you have to basically beat the boss, and beat the top 10 most wanted drivers of all time, or top 10 most wanted drivers in this game. And yeah, basically you beat them, and basically after the race, you'll see their car driving around, and what you've got to do is basically just take that car out. And when you take the car out, you unlock it. I'm sure that was in Burnout Paradise. Yeah, that was in Burnout Paradise. So yeah, another thing that's like Burnout, you know, it's bloody ridiculous. It really bloody is. I know, you do that to unlock cars, and another way you unlock cars is by finding them. And there's cars scattered all over the bloody place. And you find them. You know, once you find them, you basically go up to them and then you can unlock them for free. You know, you just find them, you just go up and then you unlock them automatically. Which, I don't know, it's an interesting idea, but for me it's, you know, it's not fantastic. You know, it's not really something that I'm personally a huge fan of. It's different, but again, I'm not a big fan of it. I'd much rather have the days back where you basically get money for winning races, and with that money you buy your own cars. But you know, that's not the way the racing games work nowadays, sadly. Speaking about finding cars scattered all over the place, something really pissed me off. You know, I found a Bugatti Veyron. It was about halfway through the game or something. I found a bumming Bugatti Veyron. I was flipping happy. You know, I was like, yes, Bugatti Veyron, bloody fantastic! Can't wait to get in that. I go up to it, and it's DLC. So there's a piece of DLC there that's locked, and you've got to pay money for it. Which of course goes back to, of course, my good old friend Locked On Disc DLC. Oh, I've missed that. You know, they're really elevating games, making games better with what they Locked On Disc DLC, aren't they? Yeah, so I was disappointed I couldn't get the Bugatti Veyron. You know, as you get into the game, you will get it eventually. But at that point, I was gutted. You know, I saw the Bugatti Veyron and I was like, yeah. So you can understand my disappointment with that. But you do get the Bugatti Veyron near the end of the game. So, you know, that's alright, I guess. Because there's no way, like halfway through the game, there was no way that I was going to be spending money for, you know, the Bugatti Veyron. There's no way. Oh my god, it's a Bugatti Veyron! Gimme, gimme, gimme! Yeah, yeah. Please purchase this from the PlayStation Store. It's right in front of me. It is right there. Why would you push that in my face? Why would you push that in the face of us users? I mean, who's going to support this bumming shit? Bugatti Veyron. How much do you want? Bugatti Veyron. Come on, good man. Take it. Bugatti Veyron. Nope. Wouldn't do that. Moving on. As for the races themselves, this is actually going to be quite bloody difficult to explain, so I hope I get this right. But anyway guys, each car has got like different events, you know. Each event you earn these points, wanted points I think they're called, which obviously get you up the leaderboard so you can, you know, take on the top 10 most wanted. You know? And you do these races and you know, earn so many points depending on when you know, what position you finished and stuff. You know, I think you have to get a top 3 finish to get any points at all. Obviously you want to be first so you can get the most points. And once you've done that event, that's basically the points for that event, basically. You know, you can go back onto it, like if you got second, you can go back onto it and earn, you know, an extra 600 points or whatever, you know, for getting first. So you do that, you get the points, and then, you know, you might still not have enough points to basically take on the next, you know, wanted member, you know, member of the most wanted list. So basically what you do is you switch to another car, and you get the points from those events again. So you've got set events, you know, for every car. So yeah, sometimes you're gonna have to switch cars and that, you know, just to, you know, to get the maximum points, if you know what I mean. You know, it's not the easiest thing in the world to explain, but I hope you guys get my drift. But yeah, that's it. I think that's all I can really say. The soundtracks, it's probably one of the weaker soundtracks in a Need for Speed game. It does have some decent soundtracks, like Dizzy Rascal Bonkers. You know, that's quite a good song for, you know, a racing game. But I would say it's probably one of the weaker soundtracks. Even though it does have a few good soundtracks, overall it's probably the weakest one. But anyway guys, yeah, that is my quick review guys. If you've played this game, let me know what you think. Or, you know, just let me know what you think of the whole Need for Speed series in general. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later. See you guys.